Hi there, I'm Alex Cunningham, and I'll walk you through this Notion tutorial step by step. Let's jump right in.
Today, I'm going to show you how to change groups in board view on Notion. If you've ever wished you could organize your database in Notion more intuitively, maybe by categories, stages, or any kind of tag, this tutorial will teach you exactly how to switch up those groups in board view. By the end, you'll be able to customize your workspace, making it way easier to visualize and manage your data according to your workflow. Let's dive in. Imagine you have a Notion database that contains several different types of fields, maybe a select property for assigning categories, a status property for the progress on each item, and even a multi-select field for tagging items with multiple labels. These properties are super useful for sorting and filtering, but if you want to see your information at a glance, grouping is invaluable. To get started, look at your database. You'll probably see it in the default table view, which is great for quick edits, but maybe not as dynamic as you'd like. Let's create a new view that leverages board view, a flexible Kanban-style format. That way you can visually organize your items into columns based on any field, whether that's project stage, category, topic, or something else that fits your process. Click the Add a View button. This is usually up top next to the other views like Table, Gallery, or List. Here, select Board. This sets up your workspace for a column-based layout, perfect for grouping. Don't worry if things look a little blank at first. You haven't set up your groups yet. Now the magic happens in the settings. At the top right, you'll see 3 dots or sometimes a database settings option. Click that to open up the configuration panel. Within these settings, look for the group or group by section. This is where you get to choose exactly how your board columns are organized. If you click on Group By, you'll see options like Select, Status, and Multi-Select. These correspond to the properties you've already set up in your database. Feel free to pause here to think about which grouping makes the most sense for your workflow. For example, if you're tracking tasks, you might want to group by status to quickly see what needs attention, what's in progress, and what's done. Or if you're managing a content calendar, grouping by category or tag can help you see which articles or posts are coming up for different topics. Choose the property you want to group by. As soon as you select it, Notion will automatically organize your items into columns based on the different values within that property. For status, all tasks marked to do will be in one column, in progress in another, and so on. For multi-select, an item can show up in several columns if it has multiple tags, super useful for overlapping projects. Take a moment to look at your new board view. Don't worry if it takes a few seconds for Notion to update, especially with lots of items. This is normal. If something looks off, you can always revisit the settings and try grouping by another property until you find what clicks for you. You might want to experiment with different groupings to see what helps you visualize your work better. And that's it, you've changed groups in board view on Notion. It's a simple process, but it opens up new ways to organize and see your data, making your workspace more dynamic and tailored to your needs. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give the video a thumbs up. Drop a comment below if you have any questions, or just let me know how you customize your Notion boards. I'd love to hear your ideas. And remember to subscribe for more clear, practical Notion guides and productivity tips. Thanks for watching.